Okay. That should be on now. Okay. I don't feel like doing anything complicated. I feel like I'm always late to my own streams, which is fun and quirky. I could be more consistent about it. I actually go to my own streams, but you know, seems complicated. It's not like I'm super serious about this. Let me see. To beat. Circles. Okay. It's not like this is my actual job or anything, so I feel like it doesn't matter that much, but you know. Tell me if the music's too loud. I feel like it might be too loud. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Hi! What's up? Oh, that's too loud. I know you. Haha. We're gonna click circles because, I don't know, I already played video games today. I feel like I don't want to play. I was playing Psychonauts earlier today, so I feel like I don't want to do anything super complicated. Let's do that one. Where's that one? Oh, that one's hard. I'll probably do an easier one first. Let's do this one. With the cat girl ninjas. I should change my skin. I don't like this skin very much. This is like a custom skin that comes with this specific song. But it's like... I saw some people say the circus ball like annoys them, and I'm like neutral to it, but kind of just because my brain cancels it out. Because I'm too busy thinking about the circles. This is like it's like there's the one Vine with someone playing this song on OS. They were probably playing a harder version of it than this. But if I remember correctly, they're playing it on auto mode so that they can stand up and do the dancing stuff without the game crashing. Okay, so keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Go with the Rockefeller grooves. Keep moving, keep moving. Get it good. Have you ever listened to Night Court? I never got into it. I mean, I don't think I'm quite of the age where it's super popular. I think I'm a little too youthful for that. But, by Osu Player 111. Incredible. Yeah, I like, I actually have listened more to like Daycore and stuff where it's like the slow down and reverb stuff, which is funny because it's like a direct reaction to Can you feel that? To the specific, like, Nightcore aesthetic, you know? How, like, a generation, like I'm thinking about how, like, fashion moves in cycles where it does, the thing. I don't know. It's like, yeah. The Party Cinderellas move like computer game heroes is interesting. Not sure what that means. Good time. When did I add this? I'm probably not going to do very well on this because I've never heard this song before, but let's go ahead. Oh fuck. No, that's bad. This is a little bit too much for me. They weren't kidding. That song can hard. I haven't done this one easy either, but it looks like it's a little bit easier. What do you mean 660? That's a lot. Oh. Yeah, this is more my speed. I mean, it's good to challenge yourself and stuff, but like, you can't play a song that's completely out of your league, because you won't get anywhere with it. I mean, you have to let yourself fail to an extent, but you can't... And also, sometimes you just don't want to. Is this song super long? Or I'm insane? Yeah, this song is super long. This feels very 2010s. I have to stretch my wrist. And my whole arm, basically. I should stretch before I start, but, you know, I'm crazy and wild and free. That's also why I don't start my streams on time. I just put my hand in front of the webcam. That was stupid. What am I doing? I'm gonna do this again, I think. My muscles are always tense. I've been having like jaw pain. Like in like my in my temporomandible joint. And it's like for no reason other than like stress probably. And it's really annoying. But I'm just trying to relax, I guess. It makes sure I notice if I'm like holding it weird. Not a lot of lyrical depth to this song. This is like... I don't know why this is giving me sports anime vibes. This is like how characters talk about their friends who like go to a different school. One Tumblr post that's like, Senpai is furthering their education. That's like about, are you watching me, Senpai? While characters are like doing stuff, and it's like they're just in college, they're not dead. Or in the workforce. That's actually a bit in, the end of Gekko Garashi? Gekko Garashi? I don't remember what it is. It's probably Gekko Garashi because of school, but it's, in School Live. They have to decide whether to go to college or the workforce. Which is pretty clever, I think. Because it's not like literally. Anyway. I got distracted and I'm not gonna get a better score than I did last time. This is so embarrassing. Oh, I actually did get a better score. Still a B though. Whoops. I try not to play the same song over and over again though, so. Let's do this one. I haven't been able to full clear it or get like survive. I've done all I have. I keep thinking I need to do Japanese lessons again on like Duolingo. I got like a 30-day streak or something. But then I like stopped because I got distracted by other things. I think I probably got a little burnout on it. But you know, it's like Japan has been like such a... The way I said that ended up so weird. Because I was gonna say Japanese, but then it's just like, well, Japan in general has been an interest of mine since I was like... I don't know. Since I was like 10 or something. I don't remember. But I watched like a bunch of Japanese documentaries and I like picked out like books about Japanese culture at the library. There wasn't a lot. And it wasn't like I had like streaming or something. It's just like my mom would record things on like on TiVo or whatever for me. Let's try that one more time. I'm gonna actually focus, I swear to God. Damn it. I have to get better about that part. Deal with the devil. I also want to catch up on, not catch up, I guess, but not like quit entirely my Spanish, but it feels like a lot to try and keep up with two languages at the same time. And also, I just don't... It's not even like world languages is something I'm super into. It's just like I took Spanish in high school and I want to keep with it. And I want to learn Japanese because of obvious reasons. What's one? There's where are they? You can't hide from me. Here it is. I never finished watching this anime. I feel like there's a lot of funny parts to it, but it feels like it's a little bit dependent on a Japanese, like specifically on an understanding of Japanese culture and also on the sense of humor. So like there are things that are like easier to translate, but there's some jokes that I don't think landed very well. And also I just don't watch a lot of like, I don't know, comedies like this anymore, where it's just like a bunch of girls doing silly things. They're like really popular in the 2000s. I don't even know if the 2000s is right. I'm a fake anime fan. I've never actually watched anything. The only anime I've watched is Adventure Time. Oh, that was so close to 100%. I kind of feel like I want to keep playing this song until I get it. I don't know how annoying it is for me to play the same song over and over again in terms of like watching it. Damn. Yoi, yoi. It's good to turn off your brain a little bit so that you can just focus on, you know, the vibes. But I achieved the #2 local score on local rankings. And by local rankings, it means literally it's just me. They took away country rankings, not just global rankings. Well, I mean, unless you oh, if you have the membership or whatever. I don't actually remember what it's called. You can see a lot of these songs are pink because I don't, which means I haven't played them on this computer. Had to take care of the doggo. That's cute. What is your dog like? I think I've had like 50 plays on this one song. And I fucked it up right away. Alright, that's it. Damn. I feel like it's just a little bit too slow. Old and fat but lovable. He's 14. Wow. I love that. I saw a dog the other day while I was driving. And I don't have a license yet. I'm still like still practicing and stuff, but what's the word? So I tried not to let it distract me, but there was a dog that was like, it was like a dachshund, but it was like unbelievably round. Like he was so fat, like it could not have been good for the dog. But it was like, Jesus Christ. It was like this. I was just. It left a impact on my mind. I will never forget him. And I was like, Mom, did you see that huge round dog? And she was like, no. And I was like, this dies with me now. This memory is like ephemeral or whatever. Ephemeral? Who am I anymore? This is another song I could probably do perfect if I played it over and over again. There's like some songs where it's like it's a little bit slower than my like current speed, so it's hard for me to play them accurately because I'm in like the wrong gear. And it kind of drives me insane to play them. So I have to, like, if it's just, like, has to be in that specific spot of, like, this is easy for me, but it doesn't make me feel like I'm literally, like, dragging my feet. I haven't played this song in a while, which is why I am losing my marbles. It looks like it's got a lot going on, but I'm pretty sure I got like an S the first time I played it. Let me see. What? What are they even talking about, man? I'm playing this on, I'm using my drawing tablet to play it. And I'm playing it on my, my proper computer as opposed to my laptop, which is what I streamed on for like a very long time. I've only been using it for like a few months, I think. This kind of like moe, like what's the word? This like slice of life like moe show that's just like cute girls. I like watched a few series like this, including this one, Gabriel Dropout. But at one point I got sick of them. Pretty sure there was one that was harder. No? Okay. I don't know if this one is too slow for me or not. Let's see. It's a little bit slow. If something is too slow-paced, then usually I go insane. I'm like that with music too. Like if it's not, like, it has to have a certain amount of like crunchiness to it, or I go insane. I barely remember any of the lyrics to the song, except for that part, which is just her saying that she's cute in a sailor uniform. Or in a school uniform, I mean. But they kind of mean the same thing. This is her talking about starting the apocalypse. I like her. She's goofy. About Nightcore and Daycore. Sakura Kiss and Angel with a Shotgun Nightcore. Sakura Kiss. Oh my god, wait. I'm pretty sure my older sister watched some of that. It's really funny, or at least it's funny to me. I'm, out of everyone in my family, I'm like the anime fan. Like my parents both liked anime, probably my mom more than my dad. They watched like, fuck, I can't remember anything today. They watched like Robotech and like the original Voltron, and stuff like that. And my mom actually took some Japanese in college because of the anime. But it was like it was a very niche thing back then in ye olden days. They were like in college in like the 80s, 90s. The original Voltron is funky, I like it. They watched like, I've seen some of the dubbed version, but I've never seen any of the, Whoops. But I've never seen the Japanese stuff. The localization in certain old animes is just like so bad. It's kind of insane. In cases it can be charming or have its own, what is the word? Its own, like, good qualities. But a lot of the problem was that there would be the idea that, animation is for children. That's like an idea in America that wasn't as which is still a thing that isn't really a thing in Japan. So they'd take like anime that was like for adults, or at least like teenagers, and be like, we have to market this to like 3-year-olds. So there's like one show that my mom also watched that was like, I don't know, it's something like Voltron-esque. That kind of like, I watched a little bit of like the original version. It was like a thing. It was like weirdly like eco like friendly, I guess. I don't know, like eco activist. I don't know what the word is. But anyway, there's like a bit in the like poker, money like a broker. Captain Planet? Maybe. There's a bit in the opening sequence where he throws like a boomerang, and it like, no, not Captain Planet. It was a Japanese, and in the American version, it like the boomerang like hits everybody's heads and they all fall down. But in the original animation, it actually slits their necks because it's like a knife boomerang or something. They were all like birds for some reason. And then they made one of them, like, he speaks English in the like small guy. He speaks English in the original show, but in the localization, they're like, this guy only talks in bird noises now. Western animation is very standardized, except for adult animation, which is like weirdly like overcompensating. Like, I'm not saying anything new there, but like, you know, there's been a lot of really good animation lately, but there is like, we're still working on getting that like adult animation that is like not awful, or especially like awful to look at. Like the Owl House has a lot of like really, oh shoot, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll do it anyway. Has a lot of like horror elements that it is like very grotesque in a way that feels like if you did this, like, Dana could make a adult show that has like a lot of like, the same thing with Alex Hirsch. It feels like they could also just as well like make an adult show and just like push it that much further. Like, their choice to make children's shows, they are good kids shows. Like, Owl House is more like a, and Gravity Falls are more like a, what's, like, teenager shows, I guess, but, or, like, at least preteens. But, yeah. In a classic Jmu move, I started talking about something else and forgot completely where I started. But anyway, out of my siblings, I'm the one that watches anime the most, and I'm also, I mean, my parents don't really watch anime anymore. They like did in college, and they don't keep up with it or anything. They just watch their space shows. But my older sister, her two of her really close friends when she was a preteen and also for a little bit in high school, really liked anime. Like, it was one of their main interests, and they tried to get her into it. So most of the original anime, most of the anime that I watched, the first anime I watched is stuff that my sister's friends recommended. Clannad is one of the first anime I ever watched. Or in High School Host Club. What's other ones? Bow bow. A free swearing rule. Welcome to my swear house. That's there's a, I think you should leave sketch where they're you can, because, the bit is that they're at a ghost tour or whatever, and, god damn it. The bit is that they're at a ghost tour. I'm gonna take off my headphones because they're distracting me. The bit is that they're at a ghost tour, and there's the main guy. The tour guide is because you're on the adults only tour, we can swear and stuff. We can talk about adult things. And the guy who is I don't know, the joke, the one fucking weird guy as opposed to everybody else, just starts trying to make excuses to just he just keeps interrupting to say as many swears as he can, and they make him leave. That's what this reminded me of. Why does it smell gross in here? It's a very silly show. I Think You Should Leave is a really good show, but it's really funny. It's a very specific sense of humor though, and it only really gets funny the second time you watch it. The first time you watch it, you're this is super cringy, and then the second time you're the bones are their money, so are the worms. Can anyone be a Touhou game? I think I think they're all tricking me about Touhou being something that you can play. I just listened to that one, the fucking Necro-Romantic song. If they're deranged, yes, they can beat Touhou. Well. Everyone needs something they're deranged about. That's how you be a human being. It's the 9th one. On normal difficulty. I would just... Is there easy difficulty? If there's easy, I'd play it. I don't think... I've thought about playing Touhou, but it just feels like such a hassle. I already have so much shit that I have to do. There's so many girls too. It's funny because I can recognize that character's a Touhou character almost instantly because their character designs are so weird, and they also always have hats. But there's so many of them. And they all have, like, stories and stuff. I know there's a witch lady. I know Cherno, the ice fairy. I know the two girls from Necromantic. I tried to look up the lore and tried to understand it, but I couldn't. As a cameo on one of the stages. Mostly in Printworks. Oh wait, when I read this out of the corner of my eye, the stuff about Renosuke, and I saw two names, so I assumed there was two male characters, but no, it's just one. That's funny. Touhou has progressed past the need for men. This one's just for girls. I find the artwork in it pretty charming. It reminds me a lot of Higurashi because I'm gonna retry this because I am messing up so bad. Because the creator of Higurashi drew all of the original art himself for all of his games. Umineko and Higurashi both have adaptations where like they had actual artists come in and draw them and add backgrounds and animations and all that stuff, and there's actually two versions of it because there's a console version and a different one. But he's not like great at it. He's gotten a lot better, but in Higurashi, there is like, it feels like very amateurish and there's a lot of mistakes, but it is also like, this is like, it's hard to draw a lot of sprites, and it's hard to, like, he drew a lot of sprites and the quality is consistent throughout all the characters. And that's hard. So, like, I have a lot of respect for him for doing that and for continuing to do that with his other games. And it feels very similar with Touhou. I see. Learning a lot about Touhou today. I keep thinking I hear my dog complaining, but I can't tell if it's actually my dog or if I'm just hearing things. Either way, not my responsibility. Someone else can deal with it. Ahaha. I figure probably to beat a game, I don't know, but it just takes like persistence, and that's stressful. Sorry, during the break I read the lol fuck that dog. I would not say that, but he complains a lot. He's a very baby. He wants attention all the time. He sits down and he will just like squeak his toy at you for hours. Not hours. It feels like a long time. I'm bouncing my leg and I'm hoping it's not throwing off my tablet movements too much. I have to like take, cause like I'm the only one home, usually in the morning, or the only one awake. Either way, it has come down that like usually my responsibility on weekdays is to make sure the dog doesn't burn down the house somehow. So usually I get up around like 8 or 9 a.m. and like to go like be with the dog. Because he just wants to be around people. He loves people so much. Like, within like the day of getting him, he was like, oh my god, I love you guys so much. We're gonna be best friends forever. He's a very sweet boy. But he is not, he's kind of annoying. If he forgets he's cooking. Yeah. It's gonna be like in The Sims. He's gonna leave the pancakes on the stove. And the whole house is gonna be up in flames. I might download some more songs for this game soon. Enrichment. I like to try it and make consistent progress, but it ends up being playing the same songs a lot. To try and, you know, full clear them and then get a S tier score. I haven't gotten 100% accuracy on a song yet. I'm hoping to do that, but it feels like it's gonna be really tedious, so I'll probably do it off stream. Because it's just gonna be me playing a song again and again and again for like an hour. I'm already stretching it by playing each song twice, I think. You know, driving is a lot like rhythm games. This is what I've learned, is that you don't want to turn your brain off completely while driving, but you should be able to do a lot of it without consciously thinking. I mean, you're only gonna be able to do it unconsciously if you make sure that you get it right. Okay. I just worry it's annoying. I don't know. I might try and full clear this. Ah! My leg is falling asleep. The other day, the smoke alarm went off in the middle of the night, and I was kind of lying in bed, but I was like half asleep, and I was like, oh fuck. The carbon monoxide, what if it's the carbon monoxide alarm or something? And it's just the fire alarm being low battery or something. But I was like, oh fuck. So I like got up, I like jumped out of bed, and then like one of my legs was asleep, so I stepped out, and that foot was asleep, so I just like crumpled to the ground immediately. And like I didn't like sprain my ankle or anything, but like I kind of like I fucked up my toes a little bit, so it was like swollen and like and like super bruised for a hot minute, and it still like hurts a little bit when I stretch it, but I try to make sure that I'm like stretching it, you know, because like I don't want it to deteriorate. But yeah, that was funny. I think it's good to collect bad experiences. It makes it interesting. You think the current level of OS is difficult? The one I'm on right now, what I'm doing right now is, I think, is a little bit within my comfort zone because I'm talking at the same time. If I was actually doing stuff outside my comfort zone, that's like this, I think. This? I couldn't finish this one. It was too fast for me. And now it's like so slow. I have to actually like physically slow myself down. Love is war, love is war, love is war. I used to think that I wouldn't be good at rhythm games. I've talked about this before, but because it felt like such a niche thing, you know, and I was like, oh well, I probably wouldn't be good at that because I'm not good at music theory, and my family isn't like particularly musical or anything. Some of us can kind of play piano. I took a piano class and I still can't like consistently play it. I'm doing bad at it because I'm moving too fast. But Then I started playing a rhythm game a bunch, and then I was like, whoa, this is actually fun, and it's not hard, or it's not as hard as I thought it was. And also, it like takes a second, but like I didn't get a anything higher than a C, I think, until like, I don't know, a month into doing this, and I was playing like pretty consistently because I didn't have anything else to do. I see some videos of people like talking about showing their progress in Osu, and it feels like it's like they move incredibly fast. Like, they're already like past where I am a month after they start playing. And that's kind of about it. If you like let it, then it gets upsetting, but it's like there's no point in like focusing on anyone's progress but your own. Cause like I really enjoy getting better at this skill like this. I mean, I can't really explain why I like it so much. It just, I do, but I mean, it's a combination of a lot of music I like, because I'm a fucking weeb, and, video games. And I like conveniently happen to already have a drawing tablet, which is something that people sometimes get just for playing OS. It scratched my brain. It scratches the brain correctly. It feels good to have number go up and to do something perfectly. I used to do that with when I was in a piano class. I used to just like play the same song over and over and over again. That's just how you learn any song. That's how I learn any song. I don't know about other people, but I just play it over and over and over again until I could actually do it. And rhythm games are very similar in that way. On the subject of this song, JoJo is a show that you can watch. And, you know, it is many things. But one thing that it is that it has really, really good opening songs. Like, this is just one of them. It, like, I feel this song in my soul. It also feels, like, unique in terms of, like, anime theme songs. Like, anime theme songs have a very similar, a very particular sound that you also see in, like, J-pop and stuff. Or in some, like, J-rock and stuff. Ah! I forgot! Oh, that was annoying. You can only play it with auto. Sure, you can link it. I probably won't check it out right now, but I might do it later. I was learning a song for a thing and I probably listened to it 2,000 times. Yeah. My older sister did choir sometimes. Choir? she did chorus sometimes, and so sometimes she would be like learning a song, so she would like sing her part, because like, you know, chorus, so you only sing part of the song because there's a bunch of other people singing the other parts of the song. And so she'd just be like, oh, in another room, and I was like, wow, she is singing. That doesn't really, I don't know, it kind of has something to do with what I was talking about. I don't remember when this song came out. It might have come out before I was born. That's a small possibility. But it might have been like 2005. I don't think it was 90s. I don't think they had Vocaloid in the 90s. Hatsune Miku was turned 13-year-old pretty recently. Yeah, so it has to be like... I'm pretty sure Hatsune Miku is younger than I am. I'm obviously not 13 years old. I just have a bad memory, so sometimes things happen like 2 years ago, and I'm like, that happened this year, right? Fuck. Should pay attention when I'm playing the song. You can hold your cursor in place or in the center of sliders with reverse icons and it'll work. Just make sure you hold the click button too. Okay. What am I doing? What's going on? Ah! I'm trying to get my, there we go. I don't have a second monitor, I just have one monitor. So I have my phone up with the stream so that I can read the chat. So when my model does this, it's because I'm reading the chat. I'm gonna focus, I swear to God. For real. This time. I don't know this one very well because I haven't played this difficulty of the map very often. Baka, baka, baka. Fuck. I can do it for real though. I can do it. I have just not figured out this map yet. How old is she now? I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, for Jamie does something irrelevant that's not funny and not important. How old is she? Well, her character is 16 years old. She's 2007. That is 4 years after I was born. So, she is younger than me. She's like 15 now, isn't she? Yeah, that's 15. So I was right. It was 2 years ago. I'm great. I don't like to remember things or know things. People... I really appreciate sometimes people will like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. People will sometimes, I will say something and then I'll like tell them about something that happened and they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that because they were there. And I forgot that they were there, but they aren't mean to me about it. And I really appreciate that because it's really not. Some people, they're like, oh, if it's important, you'd remember it, or they take you like forgetting something, meaning it's not important enough to you, or that you are just, I don't know, careless. It's very cruel. I understand where they're coming from, but I'm bad at it. I'm bad at memory. I feel like it should be a lot more upsetting than it is, and for some people it is very upsetting. I just have like, I don't have memory problems that inhibit my ability to do things. It doesn't impede my functioning. And I just am not that good at remembering things sometimes. I have pretty good memory of some things. It's just like I don't really have a control over what I remember. I think I stay mostly in the present. I think a lot about I think a lot about my past, my dark secret past, because I'm a very introspective person. Maybe some could say too introspective. I would say, I don't know. I think a lot. I'm the kind of person, I don't do this as often as I did when I was little, but I like pace and daydream. I just do a lot of thinking. Sometimes I think about stupid things. Sometimes I think about not stupid things. The circle of life continues. You've cleared the top difficulty of this map. It's a good one. It's Rockefeller Street. It's important. Learn your history. Anyway, I think, you know. I'm not particularly nostalgic. Like, sometimes I get nostalgic for, like, things. Like, I feel nostalgia, but I'm never like, oh, I wish. I don't really have a good old days. Like, I'm not having the best time right now, but I'm probably doing the best I have in a long time. I didn't enjoy high school. I liked parts of it, but even like the good parts were like not they had issues. So, like, it's not like I had a really super stressful high school experience. It just, like, wasn't super great. I learned a lot of lessons, you know? I learned a lot of things that had nothing to do with algebra. I don't remember anything from Algebra 2. I'm gonna go to college and then they're gonna make me do math and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking hate it if they make me do calculus. Girl. High schoolers who do calculus are braver than the US Marines or whatever. Etc, etc. Like, you're doing calculus? What? I was like an honors student though, so a lot of other like peers and stuff were doing calculus, but I was like, nope. I used to think I was bad at math. I'm not bad at math. It doesn't interest me. And I had some difficulty with it when I was younger. I'm like okay at it. But it doesn't really interest me, and I don't like the way that's taught in school very much. Doesn't feel very sustainable. I just don't remember any of the shit they teach me in math. Have to do at least college algebra. But, yeah. I never really had a problem with being like, I'm behind in math in comparison to everyone else. Well, not in comparison to everyone else, in comparison to all the other tryhards. But, I did get really stressed at points about, heroes. I'm gonna do it again. Because I didn't get my driver's license when I was 16. I was like, oh my god, I fucked up high school. It's like, no. My brother doesn't have a driver's license and I don't care. He's like, 25 or something. He's like 4 years older than me. 25, yeah. Or he should be. No, that's not 20. Hold on a second. He's like 23. I don't know how old my brother is. Who the fuck is that guy? He doesn't live in my house anymore, so he's like out of sight, out of mind. I've never met that man in my life, sir. More than surreal. Rockefeller Philippines. I wonder what the Ninja Cat girls have to do with this. Like, I'm not anti Ninja Cat girls. I just don't understand the connection to the plot of the song. Can't do math in your head. Can't multiply in your head. I think like, wow, I did a full clear. Brain. I mean, there are certain things that people can't people's ability to conceptualize things like just in their mind varies from person to person. Like your ability to imagine things, like if you can like see images in your head, if you can like manipulate the images in your head, like if you can picture a cube and rotate the cube, or an apple or something, if you can rotate the apple, or like whether you like have like thoughts in words in your brain. I have an internal monologue. I'm like, because I'm so main character. I was surprised to find it varied with people. Yeah, I feel like I have a very strong visual memory. Like I remember characters more by how they look than by like their names and stuff. So I usually forget their names. But I'm like the guy with the pinstriped suit, and then like sometimes people don't know what I'm talking about because they don't remember things like that. Uh-oh. Well, I keep accidentally choosing things. I guess I'm not like thinking that hard, so it's just like whatever. I like this one because it's got Miku in the background. Miku, my close personal friend Miku. I also like how its colors. I wouldn't be able to explain it to you, but I think there's a lot of problems with how we teach math and how math is like conceptualized in like how we think about math and being like good at math or something. I think it's probably made harder than it needs to be. My little sister could explain it to you probably. She probably has opinions about it. She's good at math in the way that she really, really likes math. Like, genuinely enjoys it, which is, like, so weird and quirky of her. I got distracted and got lost. I lost my rhythm. Oh god. My rhythm. I got thrown off. Doesn't conceptualize images in their brain out. Yeah, I've heard of a couple of artists who either don't really see things in their head or can't see things in their head. And I think I can understand how that works, but it is like, it's always wild to hear about how someone thinks about things like way different than you do. I have a tendency to assume that everyone thinks about things the way I do. I think a lot of people do. But, you know, I also do that. I get sometimes I get like confused when someone thinks about something in a way completely different from me. And then like other people are like, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, what? Isn't like the way I am thinking of it like the majority way of thinking of things? Like, if I have like a favorite character, I'm like, of course that's everyone's favorite character. I mean, like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I know this is just a me thing. But a lot of the time I'm like, of course everyone is like especially attached to this guy. And it's like, no, other people have like their own feelings. And I don't think it's like a bad thing necessarily, it's just something to be aware of. You know? We put a lot of like, oh, I'm just gonna be so society about this, but we put a lot of pressure on people to feel and think a certain way. And I feel like feel and think a certain way rather than like act a certain way. Like more stuff about how you like feel, like making it seem more important for you to say or think the right thing rather than like to how you actually act. And that's like a big problem in some circles especially. And also a lot of stuff about being a good person. That's kind of also an internet thing. Like, Twitter's really bad about this, but like, being a good person. And it's like, we're all doing our best most of the time. We are all like, not as good as we think we are. Like, Khadija Maboe of Khadija Maboe. Her YouTube is just her name. But, like, oh, she says often that, like, we're not as good as we think we are. And that we all have, like, blind spots and stuff. And it's a lot easier to actually improve. It's a lot easier to grow, and it's a lot easier to, I think, deal with situations if you think of it like that. Yeah. That's very sweet, thank you. I try to be, I think a lot. Yeah. I have a lot of strong feelings. But also sometimes I just say things. What's the word? I've said that like 6 times today. How do you say? I'm French now. Oui, oui, baguette. I mean, everyone does this, I think, but sometimes I will, like... I tend to believe people. Hold on. The music is really loud, so I can't tell if there's sounds happening outside. So, like, if someone knocks... I was just, like, checking to see if there was something happening. What am I doing? Let's do... Where's the vampire? Where is she? Here she is. I don't know how much of this is a me thing and how much of this is like just a human person thing. But I tend to take people at their word a lot when I can't understand, when I'm not primed to disbelieve them, or I don't see an obvious reason for them to lie. then I'll just be like, yeah. But that's a habit that I have had to work on getting rid of. Like, I try really hard not to repeat misinformation or something that I don't know for sure is true. That's something that's especially relevant with the internet. There's like a project called Media Monsters that like partnered with Tumblr for a little bit. That was like combating ways that we interact with the internet that are unhealthy. And one of them was like all of the monsters like represented different habits. It was like really good. I don't remember a lot of them, but I hope the project is doing well and stuff. I don't know. But it's very useful to keep in mind, because like we tend to think that we're intelligent or invincible. Is the Garfield? You are not immune to propaganda. Yeah. You aren't immune to propaganda. Or cults. That's kind of random, but you know, it fits in. So people usually think they're too smart to get stuck in a cult, but that's not how it works. This song is about drinking someone's blood, I think. There's probably not a metaphor or anything. I do that or I'm very suspicious of people. I'm suspicious of authority figures. I don't trust authority figures right away. I've done that since I was little. I think because they stress me out. So I just react with aggression. I'm just like, fuck you. Go away. I actually have to tone down the distrust of authority figures sometimes, because it's not always helpful. Like, sometimes people are genuinely trying to help you, and you don't have to, like... And sometimes people know things that you don't. But, you know. It's like 5 years old, like... Fuck everybody. I'm gonna try that again. I try not to quit things very often, except for when I feel like when I've been thrown off and I feel like I just been doing real bad. Because even if you're like going for a full clear and you're trying to get a full clear, like quitting every time you make a mistake means that like if you fix that one mistake, you might like get tripped up on other parts too. Every like practice run has like potential value. But yeah, one time I went downstairs and I was like, Rainbow got sucked into a tornado, and I was like, wow, so cool. It's not like BuzzFeed or something. I was like, wow, so cool. Despite the fact that at that age, I would have known how rainbows worked, and I would have known how tornadoes work. I mean, you only really have to know how rainbows work. Fuck off. Okay, keep going. It's okay, it's okay. I just get really mad when I mess up. Well, it depends on the situation, but I'm a perfectionist. I say that every single stream because it never stops being relevant. Was I saying something? But anyway, my dad looked up and was like, "That's not real." And I was like, "Aww." I listen to the person to this producer sometimes, and when I first listened to this song, I didn't really feel any particular way about it, but then I listened to Kiara's cover of it like 6 times, and I was like, yeah, it's good. Girl, what am I doing? Let's do this one more time. Wait. For a second I thought that might have been the perfect, but it wasn't. Oh, I was off by 1. I feel like I've been talking about things that actually, like, matter too much. I need to start talking about stupid things. Hold on, I'm trying to think of something stupid. Do you like my profile picture? It is. It's Amelia Watson. Amelia Watson. How did she say it? I don't remember. I haven't watched a lot of her streams. I have like all of the Hololive girls. I think I've watched like 0 of her streams. I've seen at least like part of a Kiara stream, and I actually like followed Calliope and Gura and Ina. Ina's my favorite. Forever. Amelia Watson. But anyway, one time Gura did a fuck, was it? It's the game where you draw things and then you sell them. Passepartout? I don't know. Passepartout? She did that and she drew, she drew the other girls in different outfits. And I thought that was a really cute idea. So I drew, I drew the girls in the outfits that she drew. So this is Amelia in a tennis outfit, because she drew her in a tennis outfit. There's like a Callie in a nurse outfit. It wasn't really a nurse outfit. She wasn't wearing scrubs. She had a nurse hat and then a purple dress. It was loosely related. And then Kiara is like a housewife? I don't know, it was cute, and I had a lot of fun drawing it. And then I made the Amelia my profile picture. Another anime I haven't watched. I started watching the first episode the other day, because I've had the time to actually watch anime for the first time in forever. I feel like they did this in Live 2D, probably. And that makes me go wow! I do that program. And I feel like I might like this show if I gave it a chance. I don't know. The main character is he's very cringy, and I know that's on purpose. But I don't know if I can stand him. I only got a couple minutes in. At first when I heard of ReZero, I remember when it started airing, I thought it's another fucking isekai anime. Hi! Year back. And so I didn't watch it, because I was like, who cares? And nobody, the popular media conception of ReZero is that it has the girls in the maid outfits in it. And that's it. So I didn't know it was a satire or something, but someone I respect actually made a video about it. I don't remember. It's exclamation point or whatever it is. Explanation point, I think it is. Actually. He talks about anime and I really like his videos, but I was like, whoa, maybe I should watch it. It has interesting themes. No. I will not. I have a weird relationship to isekai, because I have a lot of isekai I like. By a lot, I mean like, what? 5? Isekai is really popular on webtoons too. I like Next Life as a Villainess, I like Fabiniku. I actually liked Sword Art Online when I first watched it. I think probably just because it was the first of anything I'd seen like that. I don't know. It was very entertaining to me as a, I don't know, 11-year-old or something. Which also introduced to by my older sister's friends. And, then there's a couple isekai I'm following on webtoons. I read some of I'm in Love with the Villainess, I think it's called. It might be called something else. But, you know, you can figure out the idea. And I was like, this is pretty good, but fell into some... It was like a Yuri manga, and it fell into like a really... a trope. It wasn't particularly compelling, and also it fell into like a specific trope of Yuri manga that like... isn't awful without context, but with how frequently it is, it's kind of annoying, where it's like one girl who is persistent, sometimes to the point of like actual harassment, or whose like whole personality, whose whole personality is centered around like being obsessively in love with another girl, and then a girl who's like very reluctant about it, and it kind of plays into like a narrative of like even without the harassment stuff, it's like it kind of plays into a narrative of the girl making the other girl gay through persistence, I guess. It's not. It's bad. OMG, Aqua. I know her. It actually had an wearing her down. It actually had an interesting conversation in it. I don't remember the main character being that bad in this one, but it had an interesting conversation in it about, the villainous character is in love with like a prince or something, like obviously, because they always are, and so they have a conversation with like one of the friend characters, where they're talking about how she wouldn't consider it, like, people are like harsher on the main character for liking the villainess than they are on the villainess liking her crush. Does it make sense? It's about the idea of like predatory lesbianism. That's like, people don't address that in manga. That's neat. But that's why I read it, actually, because someone posted that on Tumblr, and I was like, whoa, neat. With something in particular, and like protect that thing. It's Aqua again, I think. And become very possessive of that thing. And he like felt that for like the girl, but it's like, you are still 5 years old. Like, they're both 5 years old. How am I supposed to be interested in this relationship between 5 years old? 5 years old. 5-year-olds. Oh my god, I figured it out. I can words. I'm a native English speaker. I barely speak anything else. And, like, Next Life as a Villainess, starts with the characters as children. But, like, she acknowledges that she's, like, she's like, oh, I might have thought this guy was cute if I was literally 5, but now I just think he's, like, adorable in the way that you, like, think a small child is adorable. And it's more about, like, setting up the relationships than it is about, like, I don't know, about anything else. Yeah. And it's fun how you see, because, like, she intervenes really early with the, relationships with the other characters, and that changes the whole game. That's the plot of the show. And she doesn't even do it on purpose. It's mostly funny how her brain works, because it doesn't work in a way anyone else would. I think... Oh! Okay, bye. I hope you have a good night or whatever. Thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. It was very good. I think I have to go to the bathroom too, so I'm gonna, yeah, hold on. Bye! But also, I'm gonna be right back. Yes, I'm gonna close this now. Sorry for the silence. I should have added the jazz music to this part. Let me remove this and add this. Hold on, I'm adding the jazz. Hold on, the jazz will be added. Hold on. Jazz. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you sit in silence the whole time. There was a conundrum. It's alright. I have water now. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. Usually I go for like 3.5 at least. But honestly, that's pretty long. And I was already thinking that I wasn't gonna be able to stream that long. Ugh, I forgot something. Because I was already pretty tired today. But, you know, maybe I can. Also, tell me if the audio's fucked up and weird. Please, please tell me. I can handle it. There was a high-pitched ringing noise in my last stream. Hey, Gozer. My cat's in here looking around like he saw God. Hey, baby. What's it? You said meow. Yeah? Do you have anything you'd like to say? Come here. Tell the people. Tell them. Who's there? He will not cooperate. Because there's nothing to say to the press. That's a little bit too loud. I don't know how the mic sounds. I could check, but I won't. Okay, anyway. Let's do this one more time. I need to fix the timing on that bit. Feel it, Dad. I think my phone is on like 5% now. God damn it! Honey? Ah! It's on 4%. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna get the phone charger. This is becoming increasingly hassly. Now my phone is on my left side instead of my right. Everyone panic. Okay. You know? No, look at him. Okay. Let's keep doing this. Maybe I'll just like keep fucking playing hard songs. Not hard songs, I'll keep just like trying to fix songs. Maybe I'll do it in silence. Sensory deprivation tank. For us. That would not help play the game, I don't think. If I don't have enough stimulus, I die! Not really, but... Ah! That's annoying. Fucking sleepy. What? When that happened, I accidentally clicked out to Streamlabs. That's not right. One weird thing about this season of JoJo Bizarre Adventure is that they have, if not friendship, a mutual respect situation with a Nazi. So it's not good. It's bad, actually. It's very bad, actually. And also doesn't make sense because the characters are British during World War II. But it's okay. It's bad, actually. It's really bad, but I don't think they have that in any of the other seasons. So rest assured, you can sleep at night. I think I'm kind of losing my mind a little bit. Like, I think, like, I'm kind of I'm disintegrating, like, cotton candy and water. That's the current, like, mental situation I have. Just keep do a few more songs and then I'm gonna go to bed. The allure of the circles. keeps pulling me in. Even though I'm getting to the point of bad at video game. I think I find, like, with more practice, I get, less tired. You know, I have the stamina to play longer without, like, my ability to play getting worse. It also depends a lot. It's very situational. But I think just, like, in combination with talking and this fucking lamp in my face, that is making me very warm. Because, guess what? The ring light on my webcam makes a high-pitched ringing noise. And I don't know if on the lower levels it will pick up on on mic. But it's audible to the naked ear, so probably. Might just be because I'm listening for it, but you know. No reason to induce tinnitus in yourself. Tinnitus, timitis, tominitis, tinnitus. Okay. I say a lot of things without thinking first, but you know it's bad when there's no, like, pause at all before I start just, like, completely fucking rambling nonsense words. That's, like, an indication that something is wrong. Throw the whole man out. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. It's like I'm enjoying myself, but also I'm also the fried rice in the frying pan. That was stupid. Why did I say it like that? Anyway. You see what the problem is. And also the fact that I can't stop talking about it. Alright, one more song. Alright? One more song. We're coming in together for one last heist. One last con. Gang back together. You're in the middle of selling an expensive piece of fake art to a rich guy, but you get a call from my number, and you say, wait a minute, and you drop everything to listen to my call, and I'm like, hey, we gotta get the gang back together, I have a heist. And you're like, fuck, I gotta go. And then you're like, hold on, this has to wait. And you get on a plane because we need a grifter. And you're the best damn grifter this fucking town's got. So you come from France back to Texas. And we steal a comically large diamond from an oil tycoon. Because we're in Texas. And they do oil there, I think. And then you gotta have a hacker, of course. Probably someone whose muscle to steal comically large diamonds. There's a grifter. The hacker. An art faker. An art faker? Somebody who can make a replica comically large diamond. I'm probably hitting these keys so hard. Sorry about that. I keep slouching without meaning to. You know, story of my fucking life. Sorry. I apologize every time I make a loud noise, but when I listen back, it's usually not that loud. So actually, I'm not sorry. Go fuck yourself. Actually, that was way too harsh. I shouldn't have said that. Let's listen to this song. Cause it's a drum one, a taiko one. This song sucks. Let's listen to this one instead. Why is it Christmas? Grilly. It's May. Is that a real cat? Or is it a stuffed cat? I got level 43 now. I don't know what it means. And I have 4 more player points. I don't know how I got those. Undertale, anyway. Thank you for coming to my fucked up and twisted brain house. I'm sorry. I'd like to apologize. Alright, now that we all understand each other, I think it's time for me to go. I think it's time for me to go. Thank you for coming to my fucking house. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Bye, it's clown time. It's clown time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh god, you can still hear me.